we're back, moving from one anniversary to another anniversary, and still on the topic of education. We have with us representatives from Angelus Press here to talk about their 140th anniversary and, of course, supporting education in Belize. Joining us, we have Aisha Trapp, and she is the marketing manager over at Santiago Castillo Limited. Good morning.
Good morning.
We have Ms. Georgia Ramsey, and she is a past employee of Angelus Press. Good morning.
Good morning.
And lastly, we have Mr. Lyndon Balderramos, and he is the production manager over at Angelus Press. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
And
Good morning.
happy anniversary to Angelus
Thank you.
Press.
Yes.
Thank you.
140 years. I've always seen the sign. I used to get my school supplies from Angelus Press, but 100, you may know 140 years? Like, I didn't know.
140 years predates all of us.
All of us.
Agreed.
It's safe to say though, and just piggybacking on what you're saying, that as a child, I could remember purchasing most, if not all of my school items
supplies,
from the Angelus Press, right? And it's been around long enough that I basically grew up.
And now your kids are getting their school supplies from Angelus Press. It's incredible that it's been such a long-standing institution in our country.
Yes, and what we have here, Ms. Georgia is going to give us a timeline of how Angelus Press started, and then Mr. Bala will speak about the services that they used to offer forwarded to 2025, and I'll talk about what we're doing in celebration of our big 140th anniversary. So let's see. Yes, Ms. Georgia.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Belize, students, teachers. The Angelus Press has been around since 1885.
Wow.
140 years. It started under the Catholic Diocese. So that's where it started out with the printing of their newsletter. And an employee in 1915, when they stopped printing the newsletter, bought the equipment, and that man was Mr. James Byrne. And then he extended that business and included textbooks, slate, and pencils. Back then, slate and pencils, right?
Yeah.
So, yes. And the business was right on Queen Street. First, I was at North Front Street, right next to Holy Redeemer. That's where it actually started. That's the first business there. And so then in 1923, he moved to Queen Street.
Where?
Yes, currently. And then that building, the wooden part of that building right now, was built in 1923.
Wow.
So there's history there as well.
Serious history.
Serious indeed.
Yes. That's over
The
100
board
years
building
old.
is there.
Wow.
And then he extended, they added office machines to the line then. And so they had school supplies and office machines. Wow. And in 1930, Mr. James Byrne turned it over to his son, Andrew Byrne. And he further extended it in adding more business machines and other supplies to it.
Office supplies.
Yeah.
And then, after 1930, Mr. Andrew Byrne turned it over to his daughter, Laura, and his son-in-law, James Curry. And that was in the 1970s. And I started working at Angelus Press 1979.
Wow.
And so there we were at Angelus Press, and then it further went into expansion, where the current building right now with the concrete structure, that was done in 1988. So, and then under them, computers came to Belize.
Wow.
Angelus Press was the first in 1987 to have brought in computers, and that computer was Wang computers. And I guess some people may know of Wang. The banks, they use it and all that. So that's back then.
Wow.
In 1989, they decided to expand and they went into Belmopan. That's where the Belmopan started.
Okay, before you continue, I just want to find out where along the way did Santiago Castillo?
We're getting
Okay,
there.
sorry,
It's the timeline. We're just about there. And in 1993, the current Bemopan building where it is now, that was built.
Okay.
In 1997, the Santiago Castillo group of companies bought over the Angelus Press from the Correas.
Okay.
And they continue up to now,
Yes.
where we offer quality products, you name it. And so the motto is quality for less. You want quality products at good and affordable prices, then you go to the Angelus Press.
I just find it fascinating that Angelus Press is older than Belize, and when I mean older than Belize independence and older than Belize gay name, Belize, kind of like survived through all of the trials and tribulations of Belize.
That's to tell you the history. And,
Incredible.
it is. And Mr. Bala can shed some light on some of the printing aspect and the machines that they used to have there. I mean, I think we still have
have a sample
of one of the
entrance.
old. Yes.
At the entrance upstairs to the office, we have had a glass case around one of the old machines. It's a Chandler and Price hand press. You literally have to put in the paper and take it out back, while at the same time using your feet to move it along like a sewing machine. So it keeps it rolling. And this is a unique aspect of Angelus Press that I have shared in. I have started to work, I started to work in 1977, a little bit before my colleague here. And she was a mother figure to me, because I was one of the youngsters, I could say, way back, you know. And she mentored us, because she was, as I said, she was a few years older than I was. And she mentored us, and she was that mother figure to all of us, because there was a few of us that were very young. And as we go along, we changed machines to different types. We went to a more modern one, and we always used to buy them second-hand. Until, fortunately, just to the end of tenure from Mr. Curry, they purchased a brand new one. And then the Castillos took it over, and they themselves have much more resources. They invested more in Angelus Press. So further to what we are today, machines were bought only in used conditions. Now that we have the Castillo group of companies behind us, we're able to buy modern digital printing offsets. And that is where we are today. So we have moved from the old used to a more newer version of what the company or what Belize wants, which is the digital age.
I note that a lot of local publications are also printed through the Angelus
That
Press.
is true. That is true.
Talk to us a bit about that.
Well, we have done most of the work. We used to do newspaper to a certain degree, but that it was always just for a time span. Usually the people would come to us when their machine breaks down, and then we would provide that stopgap for them in the interim. And as soon as that is true, then we are back to normal. We would do small publications like companies like the association or institutions like City Council. They would come to us and have a newsletter. We would print things like that for them. And that's the more common type of job that we do, apart from the regular customer or commercial jobs that we do, which is invoices, receipt books, normal. And one of our biggest portfolio is schools, your yearbooks. That is a portfolio that is indicative to what Angelus is all about. Provide quality prints for people to have for years and years to just look
when I was in middle school, wow.
I
was called a mangrove, right?
St. John's.
Yes, indeed.
I still can't believe it's 140. I'm still on that.
Yes,
I'm sorry. I was stuck on that for a while.
140.
But it's incredible that you've stuck around for 140 years and you've able to kind of evolve into the modern world of today, where printing, I personally don't think books will ever be expired, right? But you are now living in a digital age, and it seems that Angelus Press has gotten with the
Evolved,
times,
yes.
evolved, and has been able to supply the country what it needs for this day and age.
Definitely.
But you still have persons that are outside of Belize City, outside of Belmopan, that really want the quality for less.
That's right.
You know,
That's
materials. And how are they able to get this quality for less material?
Okay, so what we have started again this year is channeling all these events through all the events and activities happening out district, and where Sandcast comes into play, because what we didn't mention that of course Angelus Press is a subsidiary of the Sandcast group. So there are several subsidiaries, and Angelus Press is our oldest baby.
I like your
Yes, it is.
Sandcast will turn 100 years next year.
Okay.
So we're working towards that. So imagine that we have a 140-year-old baby. But, I mean, what Mr. Castillo had told me that you know, his mother, who is, you know, very much still involved in the business, they bought over the Angelus Press to offer variety. I know, and Sandcast is mostly food.
Yeah.
So going back to your question, we pair together as parent and, you know, or sister company, and we go to these events like the example of the Yellow Ginger Festival. What we've started to do also is some parking lot sales in Belmopan, and I know Dangriga has been begging us to go there, and we will go there. But Miss Georgia had mentioned that they used to do like some road shows and all of that, but you know, the logistics and the staffing it takes to, you know, to go there, it's a lot. So we are trying our best to get to the different areas to share. We had a sale in San Ignacio actually in July, and it was well, you know, the customers were waiting for us. It was well attended. Even though it rained really hard that morning, I was worried because we had to postpone at the first time. I said I can't postpone again because I'm here in Cayo already.
Yeah.
So the team up there, we mobilized, and there were a lot of people waiting for us. We did really well. So I am hoping that, you know, we can probably plan for next year more activities to go all the way to PG, to Dangriga, and some of the other, like in between the villages as well. Like Independence, I believe we did go to Independence as well. So we're hoping.
Yeah.
One of the things Angelus Press has always done, having distributors all over the country. So we have, you can get Angelus products down at Johnson in PG
Yes.
and all that. So we have there, we have in Dangriga, all over that people can get.
Yes.
Yeah.
Similarly, how Sandcast distributes the products, we
Yeah.
do have some suppliers, but you know that everybody is, when you go to the sale and everything, they know that they're getting a better deal.
It's the stamp for
Yes.
of
Yes.
the Angelus Press
Stamp
stamp,
approved,
right?
yes.
They want to make sure that they have this quality
Yeah.
product that
That's
comes
right.
directly
That's
from
right.
Angelus
That's
Press,
right.
which says a lot about the name
Yes.
and the quality of service that they've gotten over the past 140 years.
And we try to maintain that as well.
Definitely.
I'm not really in the business working, but that's my message to them all the time. Mr.
Yeah.
John Gillett as well, he can tell you.
Yeah.
Keep telling him, keep up the quality. I mean, I gave 40 and a half of my years there, so I want to make sure that that continues while I am alive. You know, so
Yep.
we're
And long
trying
after
to
you're
Long
gone.
after.
yeah, long after I
Yeah.
got, yeah. So what we work for, myself, Mr. Bala, and the others that have passed through Angelus, we have other people still working at Angelus Press along with
Miss Louise.
Miss Louise in Mr. Bala's department. She's there 49.
49.
Wow.
So we have people still working and to try to give that
The
product.
quality. Yeah.
So we also did publishing, and we do publishing as well, publishing of books, many materials, brochures,
Yes.
you name it.
You
Come
guys
to
have done
Angelus first.
Anything
Anything you want, you come. You have the idea, you come to Angelus first.
So Aisha, of 140 years,
Yes.
what are we doing?
Yes, so we have this week every day activities planned. So today is our business to customer day, which all customers that come in and shop at our outlets get a special treat today. Tomorrow we do have some of our partners that we'll be visiting, taking a token of appreciation for, for patronizing us throughout the years, our business partners. And then Wednesday is all about the kids. We have a fun day on Wednesday. So we're inviting children from ages 5 to 12 to come in the store. And, Sandcast will be there with the snacks, with the milk from Dutch Lady. We also promoting our 7 C's for back to school.
Yes.
On Thursday, very importantly, is our Public Servants Day. So public servants can come in the store. Once you make a cash sale, you get 20% off. But I just have to say that teachers, all year round, once you bring in your teaching license, you get 10% off at the Angelus.
Yes.
So you don't have to wait until, tomorrow is 20% off cash sales only. And Friday is our staff appreciation day, where we are going to show our staff how, we are appreciative of all of our staff. And I had this conversation last night with someone. Everything looks pretty when you walk in, but you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. So we're forever grateful to our staff who makes it happen every single day. And I've been fortunate to walk in the printing department, and you see how diligently, and Mr. Bala can tell you, sometimes people need things like right away, and they've been able to provide that for them because of the shift that they work, But every day this week, and then not to mention, guys, on Saturday we have our big raffle. Someone will walk away with $1,000 cash, and this week every day someone will win $140 cash.
And how do I enter this raffle?
So once you make a purchase at the Angelus Press between this week, you get a chance to enter to win. So you could possibly win 2 times.
So I could just buy a pilot pen and I automatically...
No, I believe if you make a purchase of like $10 or more, it has to be like $10 or more, then you get a ticket. But
Parker pen and not a pilot.
Parker.
Besides the $1,000 cash, though, we are also raffling a home office. So you got a lot to look forward to this week with the Angelus Press and Sandcast. Of course, Saturday we'll be there giving some nice treats as well. So you could look forward to something every day from the Angelus Presses as we commemorate the 140th anniversary.
Excellent.
That's right.
Wonderful, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to 140 years, and thank you so much for being such a staple institution in the lives of all of us that need an office pen or all of us that need stationery supplies. But thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And we'll continue this journey
together.
together.
Isani mentioned the pilot. Angelus Press brought in pilot into Belize as well. As Angelus Press has always been the trendsetter.
I believe it.
Always been the trendsetter.
Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
We'll take another break and we'll be back with more Open Your Eyes. Don't go away.